How's it going, everybody? My name is Mando,
My name is Buki.
and Papo's ass isn't on this episode. I was gonna say some fucked up shit. Isn't on this episode this week. I don't know if you guys are gonna miss him or not, but you know, you hear me, Papo.
He's got some stuff going on.
Yeah, but
It's cool.
yeah, it's cool. So as usual, just a small announcement. If you want to, help support this podcast, you can do so by, following us on our social media, that being IG, X, and TikTok.
Yeah, just give us a follow.
It helps a ton. And you could also do so, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any platform that you're listening to us on. That also helps. You could leave us a rate, a review. Like, just you following the podcast on these platforms helps a ton. So, in advance, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
But with that being said, let's start this episode.
Yeah, man. How's your week?
It was all right. It was all right. Just busy at work.
Yeah.
Working hard and not chewing tobacco anymore.
Oh, yeah? How's that going?
The Zen is helping. The Zen is helping. I just don't like how this it comes like in this little plastic thing. And I miss the feeling of the metal tin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's not really like strong in its taste. So it's like you kind of miss that.
Yeah.
But
Is it better, though? Is it better than... I mean, like... I'm not talking about, like, taste or anything, but, like, do you think it's, I guess, healthier than...
I guess it can be healthy. I mean, the only bad thing is nicotine, and I guess it shouldn't give me cancer.
So you get addicted to it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like I was like chewing probably like 2 tins. I would when we were working together I would do like 3.
Yeah.
So
that. But why'd you stop, though?
But because I'm trying to fix my mouth. I'm trying to straighten my teeth and shit. So I'm trying to get like healthier.
You're gonna get one of those golden...
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, dude. I really am. I was talking about it with the dude that does my tattoos.
Yeah.
And so he has one, and I was like, dude, I've always wanted one. Like, I even have a tattoo on my arm, and it says working class.
Yeah.
With the skull, and it has a gold tooth.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see. No, I was just saying because I remember when I was a kid, most of a lot of older Hispanics,
Yeah,
they have one. Like I think my mom has them.
yeah. They would like they would put like a little like what is it? A song note, a music note on their tooth and shit, or like a little heart. Yeah, like I knew somebody with that, and she used to work with my dad.
Oh yeah.
So like my dad would take us to work, and he like would be in his office, and like all the chicks that would work with him would always come and like be with us and be like, oh my God, they're so cute, they're growing up, this, that, and the third. And I just remember her coming through, and I would always see her smile, and I'd ask my dad, I was like, why does she have that?
Is she a rapper or something?
Yeah, like I'd be like, it looks cool.
Nah, I remember a lot of people when I was growing up, they would have them. And if you had more than one, it means you have money though.
Yeah.
Because I think they were like, I'm not sure if it was like real gold or anything.
Yeah.
Or fake, but like I said, if you had more than one, it just meant that you have money.
Yeah, it was like the Hispanic grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Hispanic grill. But yeah, like I was telling my wife about it, and she was like, no, don't do that. She was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And so I'm trying to get braces, straighten my teeth out. And she's like, you need to get braces, straighten your teeth out, and leave it as that. And I was like, okay, I'll think about it. But we'll see.
That's
what
good
goes.
though. That's good.
Yeah. So I'm missing the chewing tobacco. Good old Copenhagen.
Did I try that once? I feel like I'm not meant to try things like that because I don't try it once, and I try it more than one. Because I feel like you can't just judge one thing. Because you know what I mean. Like if you try it once, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Like you have to try it another time, or maybe 3 times. And if after that you really don't, then you should just stop. Stop forcing yourself to do something. I'm like, I'm not saying I don't like it. Maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's much better that way though, being like that, because like I would always say, like, I don't even like, how can I explain it? Like smoking was like the thing, but like when you're doing concrete, like it's just hard. You don't even get to enjoy the cigarette 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you're just like fuck, and then I like by the time you actually get to like get a nice drag on that bad boy, it's just no point. It's just the ass end of it.
Yeah.
So like dip was where it was at, but no more dip for me. My wife hates that shit. She's like, that's disgusting. And but yeah, that's how that's going. And what about you? How was your week?
Dude, it was, I can say it was good. It just went by so fast, dude. Like I'm still thinking it's Monday.
Yeah.
And it's Friday. Like thank God it's Friday, but just I feel like just doing the same thing every day just makes you like you don't really pay attention to time anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything went well. I got a letter, which is somewhere. They sent it to me. They text me, hey, we got a letter from you from some of the people we worked before. Just basically saying like, oh, we thank you guys for the work you guys do. And, you know, you're probably one of the best. Because the old guy, I guess he retired. And he's like, yeah, man, I've been doing this for 45 years. And I can say you guys are one of the...
Good shit.
Yeah, man. So I don't know where I was like, oh, cool, right? So it was me, my brother, and this other dude. I mean, I guess it just feels nice when people recognize it.
Yeah, when they appreciate it, it feels great, dude. I can tell you, that's the best feeling. That's good, man. Congratulations on that note,
it was just random, but hey, thank you for. I don't think I remember the guy, but
but we got the comment, so
yeah,
we got the review. It works out.
Yeah, but I was talking to my brother. I was like, do you remember this? And he's like, yeah, man, it was the one time. He started explaining. I was like, oh, but honestly, we were in that job for like one day. And they just mentioned like 5 people there. It was me, my brother, the other 2 guys, and the foreman. Mm-hmm. And I said, hey, I mean, it's cool, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. But it was a good week. I could say it was a good week. I could say, yeah, it was long, but short. Like, there was a few days where I was just like, damn, it's already fucking 4.
Oh, yeah, dude. I feel like just another thing that's been better, too, it's traffic. Like, I've been getting home earlier for, like, 25 minutes earlier, which is, if you think about it, it's not a lot, but it feels like a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm almost thinking, like, if I did a little, I'm not saying I'm going to be speeding on my way home, but I could probably go to the gym right after work. I'm still working on it, though.
Yeah, we should definitely hit the gym, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because, like, right now, like, dude, I just did that quick movement to fix this whole thing up, and I was out of breath. I was like, Jesus Christ. And, like, I've, like, it's been, like, 2-3 months or some shit like that I haven't gone to the gym. And, it, like, I just keep on making excuses. And, like, my fat ass could do it. Like, I can do it. I've lost the weight, though. That's what I'm proud of. I've lost a lot of weight. Because I was like at 297, 296. I brought that bitch down. I'm at 260.
I don't know how much I weigh. I honestly don't even want to know. When I got my DOT, doctor was all right. You're at the point where you need to lose weight, but basically she was like, you're fine right now, right? But make sure you don't gain any more weight because you're at that point where you can be. Yeah. It's bad. I feel like I need to work out, not just to lose weight, but just to feel better though. Because like you just said, like if you're just trying to, let's just say you're trying to tie your shoes on, just feel out of breath.
Yeah, like you should definitely like what I've been doing like the carnivore diet. So I've just been like trying to do like just straight meat. Like I try to keep it low on the carbs. So like I'll do like some rice if push comes to shove. And sometimes I'll cheat with some bread or some fruit. But besides that, that's what I've been doing. It's helped me out a lot. I say you should try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I try to do the what's the one when you don't eat carbs at all?
Keto?
Keto. Yeah, my wife did that, and I guess it works for her, but for me, it's not
It's
that I need
hard.
carbs, dude. But it's just I feel like I need to work out first, and then I'll work on the diet. I'm not like people who are like, oh, I feel like if I put my mind into it, I can do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have to work out first, and then I'll eat.
Yeah, like you know what else is? I'd say what helped me. I was just like I straight cut sugars. So like right now, this cup of soda, these 2 cups of soda, shit was great, bro. I hadn't had soda in a long time. Like I just been straight going on water and tea.
Dude, I need to do that.
Yeah, but like try that out. You should lose some weight. Try it out. That's what I've been doing. It worked out. But like we should definitely hit the gym though, for sure.
Dude, I was gonna go cancel because I got two gym memberships that
You're
I'm
wild.
not using.
You're wild.
Well, see, remember the one we got the one we used to go,
Yeah.
and then my cousin's like, "Hey, dude, I want to go to the gym," and the closest one is, I feel like everybody knows that one, Planet Fitness, and he's like, if you get the what is it, like $25 a month, you can bring someone else.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna get that one, and that way I can go to the one near your place. And so I did that. The thing is that when you go to Planet Fitness, dude, it seems like there's just so many people there.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like,
And like the equipment is weird too.
yeah, it's weird. And then people don't like sharing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like if you want to do like chest or squats or anything, the people just be at the same machine for like hours, dude.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. And if you want to do cardio, there's just so many people. And then I just don't have time, dude.
Yeah. I mean, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'll go get a haircut early in the morning. Like I don't know why I like going to that.
Yeah.
Like I like to be the first one at the place to get my haircut.
Yeah.
And
When I can do that, I do it. I usually go in the afternoon though. I mean, we could try to go to the gym tomorrow in the afternoon if you want.
yeah.
It's up to you. But
Yeah, I'll let you know.
yeah, let me know.
Or we can go Sunday too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
I just need to. At this point, it's not like, oh, I want to look good now. I need it.
Yeah. But well, I guess yeah, we could do something.
Yeah, because like the other day I was I guess, like I said, I was putting my shoes on, and I just felt like I started seeing a bunch of lights too. I was like, this is not good. So I go and talk to my wife, and then
Pimp down.
we went out
pimp
with
down.
one of my friends, right? And his wife is a nurse, and I told him basically, and I was like, what do you think it is? She was like, you just need to lose weight.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
I mean,
exercise a little bit.
yeah. Well, we all have to start somewhere, I guess.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Have you been watching did you watch the rally
No,
in New York?
no.
So if you know who Tony Hinchcliffe is?
Yeah.
So Tony Hinchcliffe, for you guys that don't know, he's the host of Kill Tony.
Oh, I've
It's-
seen those.
yeah.
Funny.
It's a live podcast, comedy podcast, and it's funny as fuck. It's a great podcast. I've watched clips. I haven't watched a whole episode, but so the thing is that Tony went to Trump's rally in Madison Square Garden, and he had something to say about Puerto Rico. He made a joke, and well, let me pull up.
I feel like I think I heard about that too. I think the problem was that he said it at a political rally, though.
yeah, that's the problem. And then of course, people always want to pull the race card.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like I said, if he had said it somewhere else, then it would have been a problem. But you said it at a political party where people are going to think you're racist.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe he didn't mean it that way, or maybe he did. Who knows? But there's some people that think it's a joke. Some people are definitely got offended.
Oh yeah, people definitely got offended. So here, let me see. Here it is. Okay.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, you know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Again, normally I don't follow the national anthem, everybody.
And
just the other.
And then, so he says this, but the context is, so I've been watching clips and a lot of Puerto Ricans have come out because Democrats are saying that, oh, that was a racist joke, this, that. Even Bad Bunny has come out with this like fucking song. Just like,
he wrote a song about this?
Just like dissing him, trying to act thug and shit. But it's like, bro, I think that thug ship has already sailed with your music. You're a bit zesty. Nobody's scared of you.
I mean, yeah, I was watching a video the other day saying that he keeps canceling shows because not a lot of people want to go see him anymore.
Bro, he's like, it's no good, bro. And then Fuerza Regida wants to fucking keep on following that fucking path too, if you haven't noticed. And I feel like, dude.
It's like my knot too, though. Remember? They were fighting? Yeah.
Yeah. It's he's trying, everybody got hurt because he said this, and there's Puerto Ricans that are Republicans that were like, as a Puerto Rican, you know, I can tell you right now that it wasn't with that ill intention that you guys are making it seem. It's because Puerto Rico has had this constant issue with waste management.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, there's just the landfills just overflowing and there's trash fucking everywhere. So that's why he made the joke. So Biden goes ahead and claps back and says this.
The other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American.
You know what I think is not American? How come Puerto Rico is not a state, though?
There you go.
That's what they need to do.
There you go. And then like he's like, oh, they're great people, but you haven't done shit to help them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it not a state? They're freaking racist, though, because they're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
There's no help. There's nothing. It's like, and then the thing is, like, you hear this man gibberish, just gibberish. He was about to say, the Puerto Rico that I'm from. Like, what, dude? Shut the fuck up. Wait. So he's like, he calls Trump supporters garbage. Right? And it's like, oh, that makes you better. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like clearly he's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
And like I said before, if he had said it somewhere else, then it would be funny.
Yeah, of course.
But the fact that he said it at a Trump rally makes him racist, though.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Again, I'm not saying we support what he said, though. Like, it's just, we're not giving our opinion.
Yeah, we're giving our opinion.
It depends on how you see it. If you see it as funny, it's funny. If not, then
yeah, you just gotta have a taste for the humor, I guess. But we're Hispanic. I don't find it racist. He's not saying that Hispanics are trash or nothing. He's saying, I mean, the clear issue that Puerto Rico is dealing with. And I'm not Puerto Rican, so I don't know. But if you guys look it up, there is a problem in Puerto Rico with trash. So there's that. And then, so fucking Trump claps back and then goes to a rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and shows up in a garbage truck. Yeah, he shows up in a garbage truck. Look.
Hey, check this out. So I stopped by.
My bad, guys. That's an ad. But he shows up to this rally in fucking Green Bay, Wisconsin, in a garbage truck, and people loved it, dude. People loved it. It was great. So
it's freaking clowns, man. They just
it was great because he's like, but fuck y'all. Look at him. He's in that bitch. And it's like, bro, you can keep on going and all that shit, but at the end of the day, Trump is gonna fucking clown you for it. So keep on going, bro.
Biden should just stay quiet, man.
Yeah, Biden is in no place to fucking play moral hero.
He's been a president once, right?
Biden?
Yeah.
Just this term. He's ran for president multiple times. If I'm not mistaken, back in the 80s, he was he ran for president, but he called it off because he got caught plagiarizing a speech. So, let's see, when did he get caught plagiarizing the speech?
Biden.
He's had a very bad record. So, yeah, it was 1987.
How old is he?
He's like a million years old. He's a fucking dinosaur at this point. How old is Biden? Good old Joe Biden, the ice cream muncher. He's 81. He's 81. He's almost a century old, man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he's 81. And then for Halloween, he was biting babies and shit. Like, there's a picture of him biting like 2 babies.
I mean, I feel like he's old and like I guess he's not mentally there anymore. But
he's had like 2 major brain surgeries.
How's he like the president of?
I feel like there should be some way to like when you get elected president or when you start running for president, there should be like a mental aptitude test, like to see how fucking good you are mentally. It's only fair. Like if we do it for the military and all that shit, like why can't you do it for the president?
Well, I mean, you know how things are nowadays. Depending how you think, like common sense is not common anymore. Like what we used to think that is normal, it's not normal anymore. So they really, for them, the hell's going on? For them doing, like a test, like you said, like, it depends what you think. Like, like we might think something's right and he might think it's wrong, but I don't know, dude. I'm not good at explaining shit.
I'm just excited to see what the fuck's gonna happen.
Dude, everyone's saying that, dude. It's honestly, it's exciting and it's scary at the same time.
It's that little adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it's like I can't wait for Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yeah,
see what happens.
Yeah, dude, I'm nervous in a sense too, because it's like shit's intense, bro. I don't think it's ever been that intense. I don't think it's been that intense since I don't know. Just so many scandals, so much shit. Like the last time I can remember, like there was like a huge scandal and shit. Besides Trump saying that the election was rigged, but
here's the thing:
it was like 2016.
Do you think that there should be a third option, like someone else? What do you think? What's your opinion?
So what I think is, it's a 2-party system, regardless. So let's say if an independent was to win, you gotta fight against the Republicans and the Democrats in Congress and the Senate, all that shit, to even agree on your policies 9 times out of 10. It's not gonna work out. You have to be on one side or the other.
I guess that makes sense. Because I know a lot of people would definitely vote for that other option.
Yeah. RFK was a great option. I feel like he was the best. Well, what can I say? How can I say this? He wasn't the best option, but he was, for me, the best second option due to the fact that I feel like he should have been nominated for the Democrat side. But at the same time, like his values don't correlate with what the Democrat Party is now. But with that being said, I'm really excited for him to be on Trump's cabinet if Trump gets to win. Because, look, he's always been about health. So I feel like America is going to be a lot healthier if he's in. Also, another thing is we need to cleanse they need to cleanse the White House, bro. We need to come clean with a lot of the shit that's happened in the past with his family, to be specific, like the JFK files, RFK, all that shit.
Yeah.
That should definitely come out. I was listening to the Joe Rogan Experience, and if for y'all that don't know, he interviewed Trump.
I was gonna ask you, have you?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. What I did not like though was that Joe Rogan kept on asking like, how was the first day in office? Like, with you not even being a politician, how was it? Like, and he just, I feel like he would try to weave it and then get lost into what the question actually was. You know what I'm saying? So he like never really answered that question.
Yeah.
So, but he did say a lot of like good shit that, you know, people needed to hear. And the thing is, like, with Joe Rogan, like, Joe Rogan doesn't like interview people. Like, he tries to like wrap you up or some shit. He just talks to you like a person, or talks to the people like a person. And so like, I feel like when he does that, like, you can see what the person really is.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was a great interview. It was one of the greatest interviews that it was one of the greatest interviews I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no bias. It was pretty even. And yeah, and he did JD Vance recently too. I listened to part of that one. That was also a good one. You know, JD Vance sounds pretty cool.
Did he said he wanted to do with Kamala?
So yeah, he said it was on the table. I feel like Kamala would not do it. But with that being said, he did speak to the team supposedly, and Kamala was like, yeah, we could do the interview, but you have to come to me. And Rogan was like, no, you would have to, I'd feel more comfortable doing it in the studio.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, like, I want to do it here, put conditions. And Rogan said no, but it's not completely off the table. So we will wait and see, but I doubt that it's going to be a thing, because
I feel like if they do, and if he goes to her, they're probably going to be like, all right, this is the type of questions you need to ask her.
Yeah, the typical communist
so knows,
bullshit.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like you said, like, he doesn't really interview people. Like, he does, but like, he's not like, just goes and asks questions. They just have a conversation, just like we having it right now. And the way she is, she's probably just gonna be like, she grew up middle class.
Yeah,
random stuff like that.
Yeah, I just like, so let me see. So I have right here. Let's see.
But yeah, it would be good if she would go and have a conversation with, you know, it's a conversation, not just,
Yeah,
you know, like an interview.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a good thing if she was to do it. It would be good for her, but at the same time, it could also like really backfire, because, like I said, she clams up. She always fucks herself over.
Dude, I saw a video of her. I guess she was speaking, I guess at a rally, and there was people just started like booing her, like just boo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and you can see in the video that she feels uncomfortable. I mean, I'm sure she felt uncomfortable, but you know, I feel like at that point she just looks like she's just. I feel like low key sometimes she wants to quit, dude.
but like I was telling you before we started recording, like I was like, I felt like it was. How can I say it? I feel like she sometimes wants to quit, but doesn't, because they can't.
Well,
like,
yeah,
they don't let her. Like, she can't quit now. She has to go through with it, even if she loses.
She's came this far now.
Yeah.
You have to.
She's balls deep now. Like, there's no pulling out. And so sometimes I feel bad for her, but like at the same time, when I see all this bullshit that she's pulling, like the McDonald's picture.
Oh yeah, apparently that was fake, right?
Yeah, it's fake. Here's like her face is just photoshopped on this white girl that was working at McDonald's, and like McDonald's was like, we've never had her here working. There's no fucking proof that she ever worked here. And that's why Trump went to McDonald's and was like, oh, well, I worked 15 minutes in McDonald's more than Kamala. Like, he just keeps on clapping back. Like, he's probably one of the funniest presidents there is out there, bro. No doubt about it.
Because I guess he understands social media, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna just go with it.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. You know how she's always talking about, like, she grew up middle class?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, did she pay with her own money to go to college, or she got a scholarship, or how did she go to college? Because if she paid out of pocket, then you was not middle class.
No, she paid out of pocket, dude.
You definitely had money, though.
There's just no fucking way that she didn't, bro. Like,
or unless she got student loans and stuff, which I guess everyone does that. But
still,
that's one thing I want to know. If you had the money to go to college.
Still, yeah, like, did she? Who knows? Let me see. Let me look it up.
Or maybe not, because, you know, Hispanics don't. Not. At least for me, when I got out of high school, I wasn't expecting to go to college. So it's not like something you have to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the races, like, oh, you have to go to college in order for you to be somebody in life, to have a better life, so you can make money. But no, I mean, I was just wondering that, because, you know, she's always mentioned, like, she's middle class.
Yeah. Who knows, dude? Who knows? There's so many lies. Like, Candace always keeps on, like, pulling shit out of her. Like she keeps on fucking, like picking and like new things come out every single fucking time. I was like, she catches Kamala in lies in her book, in her fucking family life and all that type of shit, bro.
After that video, those people, you know, saying Jesus is king. Is that what they said, right?
I think so.
Didn't she go to a church?
Yeah.
And spoke at a church, and she changed her whole the way she was talking.
Yeah. It's like and she sounds like a preacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she rolls out with these accents like crazy, like it's no tomorrow. And the thing is, like, she went to a fucking church, spoke at the church, and then people started getting kicked out of their own fucking church.
Why did they get kicked out, though?
So they got kicked out because they started disagreeing with her. So they were like, oh, she's not who she says she is, all this stuff. And like security guards are like dragging these fucking churchgoers out of their own fucking church.
Just think about it. Like, just think about how they just let anybody go up there and talk to the people from church, when clearly I don't even think she's Christian, though.
No.
And like I said, I grew up in church, and like they always say that you just don't let anybody go up there, especially if you're not Christian, if you're not baptized, you're not even supposed to go.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is in Hispanic churches. I don't know how it is in American churches, though. But, dude, you clearly, how are you gonna? The fact that they're getting people kicked out, well, that should tell you a lot.
That should tell you a lot, because at the end of the day, if she does it at somebody's basically home,
oh yeah,
what makes you think she won't do it?
Yeah.
It's like there was this one thing that just came out that the Pentagon rolled out with this new thing saying that if that they could shoot at their own at U.S. citizens if need be at protest, like live fire.
No shit. What is it? Martial law or something?
It's something in regards to that. Like, let's say if there's a protest, they're allowed to shoot live rounds into the protest.
I mean, if people are doing stupid things just like they did, just destroying.
But
Here's the thing. Like, you know, if you're gonna be protesting, though, like the protest, that's how you say it, right? Why are you gonna burn someone else's business, though? Why are you gonna damage someone else's?
Right, but we all know whose side that was.
Saying. But
we all know whose side that was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm on another note. What I'm liking is that there's this trend that's going on with the Hispanic community, and not Latino or Latinx community, the Hispanic community. Where they're starting to wake up. A lot of Hispanics are starting to wake up and actually see what side is more convenient for them. Because if you and I both know that the Hispanic community is more conservative than anything.
Yeah.
And the Democrat side isn't really siding with the conservative beliefs of the Hispanic community. With that being said, I saw this interview on TikTok, and the interview is supposedly in I think on Telemundo or some shit.
Yeah.
And Papo sent me this.
What is it about?
Let's see. So basically what they're trying to say is that Trump is evil, Trump is bad, this, that, and the third. And one of the guys is like, no, you have it all confused. You have it all confused. So here. It's in Spanish, but I'll translate, I guess. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I feel like Telemundo.
4 años de paz. Sí, pero a ver, Trump, número 1. 4 años de paz. No hubo una sola guerra. Una sola guerra. Al contrario, la única guerra que había era la guerra que le hacían los medios de comunicación hacia Trump.
Pero sí tuvimos muchos conflictos políticos con diferentes lugares. No tuvimos una guerra quizás, pero sí mucho conflicto político.
Sí, pero no había guerras, había paz, había tranquilidad.
Y tuvimos asalto al
había
Capitolio también. Que ¿cómo olvidar eso tan horrible?
Esos fueron los demócratas, Claro que fueron los demócratas. Infiltrados, disfrazados de republicanos fueron los que hicieron todo lo...
Pero ¿no crees que se hubiera podido parar esa llegada al Capitolio? El presidente podía hacer eso y no pasó.
Claro que lo hizo, pero lo cancelaron, le cancelaron Twitter, le cancelaron Facebook, todos los medios de comunicación con una narrativa completamente opuesta a lo que él estaba diciendo. Lo cancelaron. A ver, la única guerra, repito, que hubo en esos 4 años fue la guerra que le hizo Hollywood y los medios de comunicaciones tradicionales a Trump. La economía estaba muy bien, había paz. Los mexicanos estábamos muy bien, incluso las fronteras. Yo escribí un artículo que decía el muro, que era más
Pero
que,
sí los
más
ataques
que
de
nada
odio aumentaron.
Pero los ataques de odio de los demócratas hacia Trump.
No,
claro que sí.
No, entre los ataques de odio de la comunidad hispana. Los ataques de odio de Trump hacia todos los hispanos.
No, hombre, para nada. Mira,
Claro
a mí me invitó a contar, es que es todo lo contrario, está al revés, el mundo está al revés. Mira, a mí me invitó a ser comisionado de la nueva iniciativa de la Casa Blanca para la prosperidad hispana, una orden ejecutiva que él firmó precisamente para ver cómo podemos ayudar a la comunidad hispana dentro de los Estados Unidos. Lo que pasa es que los medios de comunicación traen otra narrativa, traen otra agenda, están más alineados con los demócratas, son más liberales, son más wokistas, que para mí es el virus más peligroso de todos, es el virus wokista Kamala Harris.
I bet he's right though.
Yeah.
Because think about it though. Now here's the thing. I might be kind of slow, but what really happened in January 6th though? Why does everyone just keep going back like, oh, that was the worst thing that has ever happened though?
Right. So I'm gonna translate the video. And I'm gonna give a shorter version of it for the non-Spanish speakers. So what he's saying is that 4 years Trump had was peace. The only problem in those 4 years, only war he had was with Hollywood and all the media outlets. And she was like, that's crazy. That's not true. This, that, and the third. And then she proceeds to say, oh, what about all the hate crimes and all this against the Hispanic community? He was like, that didn't exist. The only hate crimes and the only problems there were was all these Democrats and media outlets hating on him. Hating on Trump supporters, hating on the Hispanic community that supported Trump. And then she's like, what about the January 6th insurrection? And he's like, no. That was Democrats dressed up as Republicans, and they did the whole thing. And the thing is, like, he was like, it's all just a lie. Like the insurrection, they were like basically led into the fucking Capitol building, and yeah, some Republicans were there, but it's not what they made it seem. And then she was like, well, why didn't he call it off? Because they took him off X, they took him off Twitter, Facebook, and all that. They canceled him.
Yeah,
they canceled him, and he was like, the only problem here is the woke ideology. Kamala Harris ideology is destroying everything. That he was. Basically, Trump was invited him or appointed him to a program called the Hispanic Prosperity Program. And it was a program, in essence, to help the Hispanic community become prosperous. And that's where it ends. So with the January 6th thing, I feel like it was all a whole bunch of plants. You know, I feel like it was a way to, of course, cause a downfall on Trump and basically attack the Republican Party and everybody, you know, and all the supporters. You know what I'm saying?
Because what I don't understand is like why is it so bad though?
Like I feel like
because everyone's like, oh well, you know what happened on January 6th? It's like that's the worst, but I'm still trying to understand what really happened though.
Yeah, it's well, we will never know what really happened to begin with. That's my opinion.
Because I feel like if you're mad at the government, that's something you should do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you know, when all like what happened back in 2020, or was it 2019? Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah, that was fine.
But I'm just saying, like, why are you gonna go and burn someone else's business that has nothing to do with? See that's what I'm saying. Stupid. If you're really mad at the government or the people who made a decision, go and attack them though.
Yeah, not attack them.
No, don't attack them.
Yeah, no, but like I get what you're saying. You're trying to like you go to the root of the fucking problem. You just don't take it out on other people that are just like you, no different than you, and then destroy their fucking businesses just because you were a failure. You didn't get to that point, or this, that, and the third. Those people worked for those businesses. I saw, you know, videos of people crying because their businesses were destroyed by some retards, you Antifa motherfuckers, by some fucking retards that had no fucking future.
That was just so stupid. That's what I'm not saying I support. I'm not supporting the
insurrection.
Yeah, nothing. I'm not supporting anything. But I'm just saying, if you're really mad at the government or somebody,
you stick it to the man.
Yeah. Why are you gonna burn my business that I have nothing to do with?
Like I did nothing to you, bro.
Yeah. Like why do I have to pay for something that I didn't do?
Yeah, exactly. And you motherfuckers don't even know how to cook, and I'm over here cooking for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here doing your shit. Like, bro, you just don't do that type of shit, bro. And I feel like we'll never know the truth. And I feel like I said before, it was just a whole bunch of plants. And of course, there were some people that were, that were dumb and did go in there, you know what I'm saying, and fell for the trap. But to fucking sentence somebody 10 years, 15 years for some shit like that is crazy. There's people that actually get raped and shit and or killed, and they get 10 years, or they just get deported or they just don't even fucking, you know, serve any fucking time.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just not right, dude.
I just think, yeah, you're right.
It's just not right. So
I don't know, dude. I feel like you just mentioned that people commit crimes like really bad, you know,
like heinous.
Yeah, really, really. And they don't get time.
No.
How does no. And that's the reason why we have so many problems, so many crimes, because people are not scared. They don't fear anybody.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, here's one huge thing. I don't know if you guys saw it on the page, or you could look it up. I posted a story how they were protesting, and it's these motherfuckers that are here for Palestine and shit, fucking protesting and defacing statues, writing Gaza on them and shit. And again, they got all their charges dropped.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are they destroying stuff here?
Yeah.
And not
like, bro,
that's just
another thing that I don't understand, right, is that they want to take all these statues down because these people were either slave owners or this, that, and the third, Confederate soldiers. There's a good saying that says people have to know the history for it not to repeat itself.
Yeah.
It's along the lines of that. And if you erase history, bro, we're damned to repeat it. We're damned to repeat it. A good and it's just not it, dude. It's not it. It's not it. And it's unfortunate that it's unfortunate that people end up paying for that type of shit. But like I said again, when they do serious crimes, when there's fuckers that do serious crimes or come from different countries and come over here and do serious crimes and they don't get time, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. A good example is Maryland. In Maryland, there's this situation going on where the judges are basically dropping charges on illegal immigrants. And these charges range from assault to sexual assault and rape and all that stuff. And what they're doing is they're dropping the charges on these folks. They're dropping the charges on these folks so ICE detainers can't be fulfilled. So they drop the charges, get them out of jail, and then out.
Here's the thing, because I understand there's a lot of people that commit crimes. I'm just asking. This is just because I believe everyone deserves a chance to, try the American dream. At least try, right? Because I don't even know if that thing is real anymore. But the point is that I believe everyone deserves a chance to be here. I believe everyone should get at least a chance to fight for some type of legal, something to be able to be here. Now the problem is that we have people that were destroying their own country, and they come to another country to keep destroying people's life, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like the one Afghanistan, that Afghan national that came was the CIA was the security for the CIA in Afghanistan. Turns out to fucking be an ISIS terrorist.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So because of that one person or all the gangs like the Venezuelans, though,
yeah,
doesn't mean all the Venezuelans are bad, though. It doesn't. Yeah. But just because of the group of people, then the rest of the world is just gonna hate everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's a question for you. What do you think about actually helping the people here first that are here already, minus the huge influx of the Haitians and the Venezuelans that have come through the border and others that have come through the border? Don't you think that the people that have actually been here for a long period of time have good standing, no criminal record, no criminal record, have good standing, have at least try to pay taxes through their tax ID and shit? Don't you think those people deserve more of a chance than the new people that are coming in?
Yeah. Those are the ones that I'm talking about, though. Because listen, here's what I think.
I feel like the new people that have come in don't have that right. You got to work for it, right? Yeah, they don't have that right.
Here's the thing. Here's what I believe. If you've been here for a while, you've been doing everything that you're supposed to, or you're not committing crimes. Because I'm sure they when you were born here, you have like a social security and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But then they have another number that they use in order for you to either get your license or you still pay some type of taxes, right? Now, those are the people that I think they should at least get a chance to get some type of permit, though. Now, here's how it will help. Now, there's a bunch of people here, especially if you do construction, you meet a lot of people they have never seen. They haven't seen their family in years. Now, just think about how it will help. If you let this, let's just give you, an example, like somebody that's been here for 20 years, haven't seen his mom, haven't seen his dad. A lot of people haven't even seen his kid. Like, I'm just talking about a dude, right? If that person gets a chance to get some type of permit that he can work legally and he can travel to his country and send money, then you're not only going to help the person here, but you're going to help the person in that country too. And then they're going to be able to see each other more often, though. Now, when you don't have that chance to visit your family, then you're basically forced to bring him all here, though. Now you're going to risk their lives, getting here. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So what I'm saying is that I feel like there's a bunch of people that have been here for years doing the right thing, right? I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the ones that deserve a chance to get some type of...
So here's my question for you. What would be a decent amount of time for you to say, yeah, you know what? This guy deserves a chance.
So back in the 80s, do you know when it was? When people got the chance to get permit.
It was under Reagan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently they were saying that if you were here before, was it 79? Basically, if you got here after 79, then you didn't get a chance. But if you got here before that, then you got a chance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think there should be a I don't know, 5 years, 10 years. I don't know.
I feel like more so I'm leaning towards like 15 years.
Well, here's the thing.
15 years, you have to have some type of how can I say, you have to have people that would be able to sponsor you. And I'm pretty sure that's how it is. But I would say like 15 years, at least taxes 10 of those years.
Because here's the thing.
14, 13 of those years. And then have good standing on everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel would be right. Because like I said, there's way too many people right now.
Well, I think at least maybe 5 to 10 years. It's just my opinion, right? But you're right. There's so many people. And here's what I think, dude. There's a bunch of people that just got here. They already got, their papers. Let's just say it like that. And they haven't worked for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's good for them, right? It's good. I'm not saying like, why did you get it? No, it's good for you. But I'm just saying, like, what about the people that have been here for so long, dude? Mm-hmm. What about them?
And then there's this other issue that there's people that have been here for a long time and just don't do anything to get their citizenship.
That's another thing too. They just don't.
They're just so used to it that they're just like, oh, it's whatever. I don't need that shit. And then you have their kids that when they get deported, they're just like, why would you guys do that? This, that, and the third. But it's like, why didn't you ever put paperwork to like stay?
You see, back when was it? When Biden wanted to become the president, he said he was going to help the people.
Yeah,
the ones that been here.
That's the thing. Like we were, our people were fooled again and again by the Democrats, and it's always been a scheme to like get their kids to vote Democrat. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I never voted Democrat, but unfortunately, that's what it's come to.
Because last time I voted Democrat for the same reason. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I know people.
Yeah.
I work with people that, have been here for so long. And, like, I honestly believe that they deserve a chance, though.
Yeah.
To have. And then he was over there lying because he clearly lied. He didn't even help the people here.
No. He just opened the borders and brought more people. And, like, in the grand scheme of things, I fucking feel like, I don't know, give me an opinion on this. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like he brought all these people. He's going to offer them amnesty before the term ends. And then at the end of the day, these are going to be new voters by the next election. And we got new voters. They're all going to vote Democrat because who the fuck helped them get shit. And then, boom, we forgot about the previous generation that came. Boom, we forgot. Boom, they're going to forget about us as Americans. And we're fucked. We're again stuck in the fucking same cycle.
I guess. But here's the thing. Like I said before,
I just feel like it's just a revolving cycle of fucking bullshit. They fucking play with us, with our people. They play with just Americans in general. What they're doing right now is just ruining our kids because that's what they're doing. I was just watching this video where this kid is like, oh yeah, they had a pizza party because they were telling us if we could to vote on pieces of paper, and if we vote for Trump, we weren't going to get anything. We were going to get like basically punished. And if we vote for Kamala, we get a pizza party. And the classroom next door won the fucking pizza party because they all voted for Kamala. That's propaganda. That's a propaganda machine right there. And then you got these teachers that use pride, and then they fucking dirty our kids' minds with this bullshit. It's just a lot of shit, bro. Fairfax County does that shit with their kids. High schools in Maryland are doing that shit, to be exact. In Bethesda, it's all just a fucking scheme to just keep on ruining it and keep us in this vicious cycle of constant bullshit.
Just keep dividing us.
Yeah, just keep on dividing us. That's what I'm saying. Just keep on ruining it for us and dividing us more and more and more and more. At the end of the day, I just feel like the Democrats are just fucking trying to, like this good old saying says, divide and conquer.
Just think about it. What's going to happen on Wednesday next week? I mean, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say you wake up, God willing, we wake up on Wednesday. Like, once we find out who's the new president, though, are things going to change? Because think about it, like, after next week, though, then are we still going to be divided, or are we going to...
It's going to be the same shit.
Well, it's probably going to get worse, but that's what I'm saying. Why are we fighting each other, though? Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why does it matter who I vote for, though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all going to be in the same hole. Like, they're not going to give you money so you can become rich or move out. Like, you're still going to be in the same place.
And us as Americans, we're going to be left behind, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're going to left behind. We're going to be left behind because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this shit is going from bad to worse.
I just think that if you commit a crime, though, and you have proof that you committed a crime, I feel like there should be more, people should be not afraid, but they should fear, you know, like, not just the police, but they should fear, like, the consequences of their actions, though.
They don't, bro.
They don't. They don't. And that's the reason why we have so many people dying, so many people shooting themselves.
And then immigrants have bad raps for that.
Well, exactly, because some dumbass just decide who, you know, come from their country, scared, saying that they want to kill them, especially some from El Salvador. Mm-hmm. They're scared because Bukele wants to put them in jail. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what they need to do in this country, too.
Yeah, they should.
I mean, Bukele, it's doing what a lot of countries need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you want to be terrorizing people, or are you going to go to jail?
Yeah. And, oh, dude. And I was seeing a video where he basically wrapped a whole fucking town in El Salvador, in San Marcos.
Oh, shit.
Dude, like fucking 4,000 cops and 10,000 soldiers. That's some crazy number like that, dude.
That's what you need to do. Yeah. So people are scared to do stupid things. And now those are the ones coming here like saying, oh, I'm scared. Like they want to kill me. And then they get here. Okay, you have I believe everyone deserves a second chance, right? You have a new life, a new country, and you still doing the same stupid things. Mm-hmm. Why though? Mm-hmm. Why are you ruining it for somebody that actually wants to have a better life?
Like the Rachel Morin case. The Rachel Morin case that I was telling you.
Yeah.
Goes to a fucking trail in Frederick, Maryland, kills her, and the dude is running away from El Salvador because he had killed a woman in El Salvador. He proceeds to run away to fucking Los Angeles, kills a woman in Los Angeles in front of her daughter, and then fucking gets arrested in Oklahoma. If he would have been caught in the fucking border, this would have never been an issue. And even if he was caught in the border, like 9 times out of 10, the Border Patrol has their hands tied because they can't do shit.
That's what I'm saying. They're just ruining it for the people that actually do need it.
And at the end of the day, now who gets a fucking bad rap? Salvadorians.
Yeah.
It's not fucking fair. It's not fucking fair. For example, my dad's a Salvadorian. I'm first generation. You know? My dad's Salvadorian. He came during the war. Outstanding man. Man hasn't even had a fucking ticket. Not even a fucking ticket. You think it's fair for him to be put under that fucking tree just because he's Salvadoran? Nah, bro. Nah. It's not it. It's not it. It's like when I see that type of shit, it's just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, homie?
That's what I'm saying. We already have so many problems. A bunch of problems, so you just ruin it.
Yeah.
Like I saw a video the other day on, I think it was Instagram. Like a video, like body camera. Mm-hmm. Some Hispanic dude trying to rape a girl. And I'm just saying, why, bro? Why are you doing that here, bro? Like, why are you doing it? It doesn't matter. Like, you shouldn't be doing that at all, though. That just doesn't help us, though. It doesn't help anybody. Now, I'm just saying, and that just pisses me off because, like I said before, there's people that are here that are working hard because they actually do want a better life. And because of this dumbass, because he doesn't want to go to work, because he will just want to live, just I guess you could say, partying, smoking weed, drinking, and then just go and commit crimes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it kills it for everybody. I have a good buddy. I have a great buddy. We work together. He's from El Salvador. He came over here, got his papers together, and he got his papers together. You want to know why? Because he said he wanted to serve the country. So right now, he went through boot camp, graduated. He's in the fucking Air Force.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great. That's like an outstanding fucking example of an immigrant trying to do shit the right way, and you know what I'm saying, and be grateful. Like who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't shit be like that?
And it is though, but like we said before,
Like, yeah.
social media just makes it look like all the Hispanics or all black people are bad
Because of these assholes that have
That's what I'm
come in
saying.
recently and they've just fucking tear shit up, and it ruins it for fucking good people.
Yeah, that's
It
what I'm saying.
ruins it
Like,
for
'cause
good people.
think about the people
And, like,
running away from
Yeah.
countries. Like, they probably are telling the truth that they want to get. Somebody wants to do, kill them or stuff like that. And those are the ones that actually do need some type of protection. And then you got these other ones who are lying.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro.
Like him and I were talking about how like it's crazy because like let's be honest. This new generation that's coming over here, 9 times out of 10 they don't like to work, right?
I don't think any new generation likes to work.
Yeah,
to be
no,
honest.
not 9 times out of 10, but like half of them, don't like to work. So then they come here because they've been used to getting handouts. Because let's say their family members are here, so they get the money over there, and then they come over here and just be pieces of shit.
Yeah, because they, like you said, they just get the stuff
Yeah.
for free over there, and then you
And then they come over
you
here like, I
actually
have to work. Like, no. And then they were pieces of shit. Those are another set of motherfuckers that I feel like should not get shit. And they're the ones that get the shit quicker. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I think that happens when you live in the city, though. When everything...
No, bro.
A lot of stuff, dude. Like, when you come to... Because for me, personally, I grew up in a small town, like, working with cows and stuff, right? And since I was a kid, I used to wake up... Let me see. I was like 10 years old, and I would wake up around 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, milk the cows, and then go to school. So when you grow up with that mentality, like, you have to work for things. Like, I'm not saying, like, my dad would give me stuff and, like, everything I needed, but I just grew up with that mentality, and just the same with my brothers, though. We all grew up with, like, we have to work. Yeah. We're not going to be depending on someone else, though. You know what I mean?
But that's you guys. I've known motherfuckers that tell me the same story, and they're, like, the laziest pieces of shit. And it's just like, what are you doing, dude?
Dude, I was talking to this dude at work. He's an older guy. He's like, dude. He's like, because there's a crew, like a bunch of, like a group of kids. Like, the oldest one is like 22, and there's like, it goes from like 18 to 22. They're smart though. I'm not gonna lie. Them guys are smart, but like you said, they just look like. If an older person sees them, they just look like, damn, these kids really don't want to work. They just look like they don't want to be there. They don't even try.
Yeah.
Like, you have potential, bro, but like, you just don't even try. You just over there like you should see him the way they walk. Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. What are we gonna do? I don't know, dude. I think. Hold on, let me think. Like, the way they talk, like, bro, move.
Yeah, like so that was how old we were when we met. In our early 20s.
Yeah.
I was like 20, I think 19 or 20, and so I don't think I was like that. I feel like so I went from working at a hotel to doing that concrete stuff. I was like 19, 20, around there. And bro, like, I was chased by bro. I like in like a year I was already like doing shit by myself. And I already knew what the fuck I had to do. And now all these kids just come over here and just like, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
So,
I
man,
think I'm gonna do this.
Like,
I don't really like this job. I want to do something better. I want to be rich.
Like, go and do it, bro. But here's the thing. I think the problem for that is that a lot of kids grow up without a dad at home, though.
That could be a one.
Or sometimes they do have a dad, and the dad is the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or they've just always had handouts.
Oh, well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I had my dad. Thank God, my dad would give me, everything that I ever need. And the only thing my dad didn't buy me was video games, though. Because he said that if I played those, I would be stupid. So now that I can buy my own stuff, I just don't find.
Yeah.
I don't find any interest in it.
Yeah, I've like had video games all my life.
But he was like, yeah, no, I want you to actually be smart. I want you to go out there and just use your brain.
Yeah.
And you're right. There's a lot of kids who grew up whose parents, will work hard, that will give them everything they needed, but they didn't realize that they're not helping their kids. They're just getting them used to like everything comes easy though.
Yeah.
And when you don't get it, then it becomes a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Another problem too, like a lot of Hispanics though, when they have kids, especially in this country, especially if the parents though, they don't speak English, right? And they have their babies. They don't teach their kids Spanish though.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't
want
to confuse them. I don't want to confuse them. I'm like, why would you confuse your kid, bro?
I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty.
Your parents didn't teach them.
No, they taught me.
Oh yeah, your kids.
I went to school in El Salvador.
Yeah, I know that.
And like I try to teach my girls, and like, so the first one has a really hard time with it.
But listen, I understand you because you and your wife, you both speak English. Like pretty much, like would you say like at least 90% of the time you guys speak English, right?
Yeah.
I think if I had kids, I would do the same thing with my wife, right? But like what I'm saying is that I have coworkers who like, hey, I just have my kid, like I try to teach him English, and when they don't even speak English, though.
Yeah.
Why are you teaching your kid a language that you don't speak? You should teach them Spanish, dude. Make sure they understand Spanish, because when they get older, it's so like they can actually help you though.
Yeah.
Like I was just saying, those younger kids that are working with us right now, they don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
They understand it, but like honestly, you know me, I speak like 50% of both, like all the time. Like I can go from speaking Spanish and then English. That's probably have an accent in both of them. But clearly English is not my first language. But their parents barely speak English though. Why don't you speak Spanish? Oh, well, my dad never. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, no, my mom would only speak to me, or at least they would try to talk to me in English.
Yeah. Like a great example is like with me, my dad speaks Spanish, like all the time. All the time. He's been here since the fucking 80s. Spanish all the time. And then my mom came when she was like 11. So again, she came, that was like, it's gonna sound bad, but she was like, I think 80s, ending of the 70s. She came over here. And so my mom went to school here and everything. My dad didn't. So my mom is always English before anything. So that was always a thing growing up. Like my mom would speak English, my dad would speak Spanish, but I know both. Like I taught myself how to read Spanish, for example. And I'm grateful that I was able to live in El Salvador and know what it is. And I guess like that's what gives me the little touch. Like I know both worlds, and I've always gone like yearly to El Salvador. And from where my dad is from a small town, and it's like 11 kilometers, just dirt roads just to get there.
Yeah.
So I know the whole thing with the cattle. I know a lot of shit, dude. Like I would walk like 6 kilometers just to fucking go to a river and chill at the waterfall and all day and all that shit. Like I've tasted moonshine. I've done all that shit, dude. All that shit. So I guess I get a little bit of that, and I was able to go to school there too. So I get a taste of both worlds. So I guess I'm not too bad, but the Spanish speaking with my kids, it's just, I guess it's difficult. The youngest one speaks a lot of Spanish right now because the babysitter speaks in Spanish to her. So like she comes like a kid, like a few days ago, like she tripped and she was like, Santo Dios. And my wife was like, did you hear that? And I was like, no, what was it? She was like, she just said Santo Dios.
speaking like an old lady.
Yeah, and it's because like it's the babysitter's an older lady from Guatemala, so so she's 3 years old and she sounds fucking hilarious when she says stuff like that. She's like a little grown up right now.
Yeah.
So she just speaks in like these grown ass terms, like there's things that I like listen to her and I'm like, woman, you sound like you're old. You're gonna be a pain in the ass when you're older, bro. But yeah, I'm guilty of that shit. But I try my hardest.
Oh, but like I said, I understand you because you both speak English now. You know what I mean? But like, just people that don't. Look, I have cousins, and what my cousin does is I remember one of my nephews, the one that works with me or used to work with me. Since he was a kid, he would read the Bible like in Spanish, like everything in Spanish. If you're learning how to read, write, and speak English in school, you're going to learn that in the house. Because the problem with a lot of people is like, well, I don't want to confuse my kid.
Yeah.
You're not going to confuse them, though.
Yeah.
A kid can learn, I'm sure he can learn more than one language at once.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And like just being able to speak two languages, especially if you look like a frijol, man. You know what I mean? Like I remember when I was in school and coach was like, I played football in high school. Coach, I don't know if it was kind of racist, but then like, you're probably the only one that speaks Spanish here. I was like, but I'm the only Hispanic. Because I know you got, you got David over there. I was like, nah, he's white. He was like, he ain't white. He's a freaking Hispanic. He's from El Salvador. He just doesn't speak Spanish. Yeah. Now, but I understand the guy was tall, like over 6 feet. He looked white. Like white. If you look white or if you don't look anything like Hispanic, then I understand. It's like, oh damn, bro, like, oh, you're not, no, bro, like my parents, all right, cool. I wasn't expecting you to speak the language. But then you got people that are like, like a typical Hispanic, like from Guatemala or Mexico, and then they're like, yeah, bro, I don't speak Spanish. Like, why not? Well, my parents never. Like, dude, what? Like, you're Hispanic, right? Like, you're Hispanic, dude. You should be ashamed of yourself if you're not speaking the language.
You can't be a no sabo. Yeah, yo,
dude. Like, there's people. I wonder if it's the same with other cultures.
Probably, yeah, definitely. It has to be.
But then again, like, you gotta understand that a lot of the people don't, unlike the Hispanics, like, we're literally everywhere. And like, if you go to the store, a lot of the times, like most of the time, stuff is gonna be either in English or Spanish. Like, you have to. Like, if you're Hispanic, you have to. I even think, I often wonder, like, if I was in Hispanic and I didn't speak Spanish, and I would want to try to speak Spanish too.
I'd try to learn different languages. Like me right now, I'm trying to learn German because I'm trying to go to Germany, and I feel like it's just nowadays, like, it's almost a must, bro. It's almost a must. You kind of have to learn like a lot of languages. I was over at the McDonald's just not so long ago, and there was this German couple, and like I could hear it and I understand it, and they were just struggling ordering, and because they couldn't understand it, it's like, it'd be great to like, we're like, at this point we're diverse, bro. We like, why not learn it?
You might look like them though.
Dude.
No, that's what I was gonna tell you though, because your kids, like, if they don't speak Spanish, I'm like, all right, cool. They kind of look white and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah. Like, what me growing up, dude, I would get shamed. They'd be like, oh, look at him, he's pale and shit. And I'm like, bro.
Pinche gringo.
Yeah, that's exactly what they would do. And like, I would work sometimes in certain places, and they'd be like, oh, this fucking guy doesn't know shit, this, that, and the third. And I'd probably be like my first day and shit. And they'd be saying it in Spanish. And I'm like, bro, I know what you're saying, bro. Like, instead of talking shit, can you just help me, bro? Like, there's this one conversation that was going on, right? And I was like, he kept on talking to me in English, and it was this broken English, right? And I spoke to him in Spanish, and he kept on going. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to say it in English. I speak Spanish. I was talking to you in Spanish. Why are you talking to me in English? And he was like, holy fuck, there's no way. And I was like, yeah, dude, like, I understand what the fuck you're saying, bro.
Dude, remember that guy from Honduras that used to work with us? I forget. I think it was Pablo.
Oh, the black guy.
All right, so no. There's the first time I met him, I didn't know he was Hispanic, dude. No, here's
Yo,
the
I
thing.
didn't
You can
know
tell my
either.
face. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like my face just clearly says where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
I get to the place and he's there with this other dude. He tries to speak English. I was speaking English with him, and then he's like, "Hey, bro, do you speak Spanish?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, because I really don't understand what you're saying, but like it's better if you speak Spanish to me."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Why didn't you say it the whole time?" He's like, "Well, I don't know. You spoke English to me first." I spoke to him in English first because clearly he doesn't look like he was.
Yeah. Because like nobody, like for you guys that don't know, Honduras has a population of Afro, or how is it? Afro Latino. They have an Afro Latino population. So sometimes you don't like in the Central America and South America, it's not really common to encounter somebody of that descent because it's just not common. It's just not common. We're not used to it. So like automatically we assume that they're American,
Yeah, so
not being racist.
Well, I mean,
but
that one dude spoke English to me. The other dude with him was the one who didn't speak English.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking to him in English, and then the other guy's like, "Hey, you speak Spanish?" I was like, "Yeah." And then they both started talking to me in Spanish. And I'm like, "Why didn't you say anything?" Who's like, "Well, you started talking to me in English, and the guy that didn't speak English, he just stayed quiet."
yeah. Long story short, we all look different. It's like
Yeah, man.
where my dad's from, there's a lot of blonde hair, blue eyed people. Les dicen hijos del sol. So
We used to call them rusos.
yeah, like they have a whole bunch of different nicknames. So for example, like my dad's grandparents were from Spain, like straight from Spain. So like we all come in different looks.
Oh yeah,
Basically.
yeah, different. Like you can.
But yeah, dude.
It's you know where you can see a bunch of people like that. If you like, first time I went to Miami, like everyone looked white.
Cubans.
Well, I didn't know, right? And it was just weird for me to see a bunch of tall, white-looking people.
Yeah, it's Cubans.
And clearly, there was a couple who didn't speak English. So I was like, "Oh, how come you don't speak English, bro?"
Yeah, I have a Cuban coworker that was telling me that.
But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that being Hispanic, like you said, we come in all shapes and colors, and just you just never know.
Yeah. So we're not the stereotypical.
Nah.
But yeah, dude. So this episode. So today it's the 1st. So this episode comes after Election Day,
Oh yeah.
or should I post it on Election Day?
If you freaking post it on freaking Monday if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not? It's just a special edition. Is this a number 10? Episode 10?
Yeah. This is
right.
episode 10.
All right. Post it on Monday. See how it goes. And
Fucking send it.
because we went from talking
A whole bunch of stuff.
a bunch of random stuff. But hey,
I didn't even
feel
get.
like
We
it.
didn't even finish getting to what we were gonna get to. Like, dude, this was a good episode.
Yeah.
This was a great episode. But with that being said, you motherfuckers better take your fucking friends to vote.
Oh yeah. Go vote. Use common sense.
Yeah. Grab your friends. Vote. Don't fucking just vote because of the party. Vote because you like their policies, their morals, all that shit. Don't vote just because, you're Republican and you're just going to vote for a typical Republican. For example, Maryland has this dude running for senator in the Republican Party, and he's an asshole. It's an example. So, like I said, vote for morals and policies. Don't vote for parties. So, grab a friend and fucking vote, dude. Do your
Go get the little sticker they give you.
yeah, for yeah, post that bitch. Just like Jennifer Aniston did and all that motherfuckers. So grab a friend, vote, and that being said, that is the end of episode 10. And want to thank you if you did listen through the whole thing. And I guess goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, man. Hopefully you made it till the end.
Yeah.
And like he said, thank you.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.